Supercell released the Mega Pig, so I want to try to see how many wins I can get with the 18 ticket. And don't forget to pick Otis before I start. Turns out the events are randomized, and our first game was in Wipeout. Unfortunately, the randoms did not know what was going on, and we had the worst possible team for this map, especially the Rosa was getting pelted, and so were the others. At the same time, my internet started to die, which was just great timing. A Nani super and thus symbolism for our psychological damage, and with that, it's over. But turns out my new club was grinding, and finally a game mode I was good at. I have no clue what crack my teammates smoked before picking their brawler, but whatever it was, I needed the victory. But of course I got railed by every enemy in sight, and yet another loss, and now Wipeout with Crow. The poison came in really handy, so we withered down enemies, a quick bomb, and an easy win. After a useless star drop, I played Hot Zone with Dynamite, and that was a quick and easy win. Next, it was Brawl Ball with Otis. That game was really easy. We just destroyed our enemies. The bounty map was not ideal, so we kinda got pelted by all of our enemies, and rip both of them. Even the gem grab grind didn't go well, because of course there was a stupid Carl to throw the game seconds before victory, but I somehow managed to clutch up. The next game, I played Buzz without realizing that the modifier destroyed all bushes, and being an idiot, I kept missing my super, even though I spent a long duration saving it up. The next game was the same map without the modifier, so I chose Bo and started to dominate, but the scores that game were a little too close. I played Colt in the next Brawl Ball game, and I dominated again. The ability to do so much damage in little time was overpowered, and after adding the final nails to their coffin, I walked in to score. During the next game, I just felt like I was flexing on bots. I perfectly took advantage of my Colt gadget to catch my opponents by surprise, and it worked every time. Colt's DPS really needs to be nerfed. My momentum died with the next game as we got destroyed by the Fang. But the next game, I had the Fang carry on my team, so we won really quick. But having no defense also allowed opponents to score on us. And as I continued to dominate with Colt, the opponents became harder and harder. But somehow the random teammates I had were actually good, and we even did well in Hot Zone, probably one of the worst game modes. Even when I died, my teammates made sure to keep the Hot Zone, and this is actually rare. The next game was Bounty, and since I had Magnum Special as my star power, I was able to outrange Pipers, and I just got a little too overconfident and lost the last game. But we're not going to talk about that, because we did it and we won enough game, and sorry for slacking off on the uploads.